Okay, welcome back to the final video here of our tutorial series. Again, John Kelly, 6x6 Design, and we left off last talking about the menu and making links. One thing I did forget to mention is about creating a new page if you wish to, and I'm going to talk about that here, but we're also going to mainly talk about your shop blog. And if we click on the blog link where it says shop blog, it opens up a page, and right now we see what's called a blog post, and the blog post has a title, which in itself is a link, because when you click it, it takes you to the page that this post is on, as well as its comments. So this is a way, if you're not familiar with a blog is basically an online journal. It's a way for you to speak personally to your audience, speak personally in this case to your customers, and it's a great way to have a public relations campaign online, because number one, it's searchable. Anybody can find any one of your blog posts, so you also have to be careful what you place online. You don't want to blast anybody. You can also have a blog work to your disadvantage as well. But the beauty of it is that people can interact with what you have to say, and they can leave comments on your articles. So you may want to make an article about some specific topic that's been going on lately, and maybe it can drive in business. So once you get people start reading your blog and you start letting them know that you have one, they're going to start coming here more and more often, especially if they know if you have things like special tips or advice, or you run a column about car care. So it's a great thing to do. And not to mention, every time you use your blog, you're adding content to your website, just like you're adding pages to it over here. It's really doing the same thing. Like I said, every one of these has its own page. So when I click on this link right here for our new website, it's going to actually open up the page. As you can see, there's a whole web address just for this article and comments that it's on. So again, the essential part of this is for marketing your website, marketing your business, and it allows people, when they go into Google or Yahoo or anything, if they do a search and some of the specific terms that you happen to have talked about are on your website, there's a good chance you're going to come up for that, and people are going to come look at you. And even if they're not within your general area, that's okay. Let them come on, let them converse, because ultimately you're building content, and the more content you build, the stronger your website gets, the more important it looks to search engines, and the more commonly you come up in the top search results. So get active with your blog. Try to find a topic to speak about and just go on with it. Even if you're not getting comments, just keep on writing. And you don't have to make novels. You can just do it, 200-300 words or so, whatever you want. Even small posts like this are fine. Just keep on writing, and then start letting your customers know about your blog. So to look at the what's going on here with this blog, if we take a look, we said we're on the page itself. We have the article, and it tells us that we have a comment, and the comment happens to be from me. I'm the person who gave you the comment here, and this is called a gravatar, and that's my South Park gravatar showing me. But if I take a look down a little bit, being that I am logged in right now, it's saying as the owner I could go ahead and write something in here. But if I log out of here, let me show you what it would look like to the public. So when I log out, means I'm logging out of the admin panel also. So now you can see that, okay, well, the last fields I filled in, John, blah, 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 and this is where I would type my comment. So let's do that. We're going to call it "This is a test." And it's okay, because the beauty of a blog, if somebody goes in here and says something negative about you, you can delete it. It can simply go away. You can even edit what they write. So it's okay to, allow public interaction on your website. So when I hit submit comment, one of the things that's going to happen here is the comment will appear up here. It says it's awaiting moderation. Me as the poster, I can see that, but anybody else on your website will not see this yet. And the reason being is it has to be approved by you, the website owner. So we would have to log into the admin panel. And what's going to happen is you get an email saying somebody commented on your website. So when you click on the link that's in the email, what it's going to do is take you to your website. We go to log in, and when we go to log in, we can go in and take care of that comment and show you where it goes. Don't forget, I did show you how, I was going to show you how to make some new pages as well. So you can see over here already it says I have one new comment. It's highlighted there in red. Well, one of the things that can happen here is you can turn this on too. If I go over here where it says screen options, up here it says recent comments and right now, and close that. These are the views that I normally keep on my dashboard. So it says I have one post and I have 2 comments already, and one of them is already approved. Your blog does have the ability to take spammers and hold those until you decide if they're spam or not, and you can delete them. It will not show them on the front unless you approve of them, of any post. So if I want to go take a look at that comment, well, I'd simply go over here where it says comments, and you can see it down here actually. But it says right now, what do you want to do with it? You want to approve it, mark it as spam, you want to delete it, you want to edit it, whatever you want to do. You can even reply to it if you wish. Now, if you notice the other one down here, the very first one is already approved because it's asking you, do you want to unapprove it? Nah, we'll leave it there. But this one, we said it's a test, we're going to delete it. And it's gone. So if somebody writes something bad, you don't want it in there, or you just think it's not relevant to what it is you're talking about, you just get rid of it. No problem. Alright, so in a nutshell, you can see that a blog can be a very powerful tool for you. And the beauty of a blog is just that. It's bringing more traffic to your website. Now, another thing that you have on the front of your website here that the public will see is, and you as well, when you go down here on the left side, it'll show you the recent blog post. Here's our new website, and if there's any recent comments, and it'll just build a list underneath here as you go along. So as you can see, a blog is great, and it's something you really should keep on working with, and like I said, advertise it to your customers. Let them know that you have one. Alright, and one last thing that we're going to talk about here is creating a new page. So when I go back into the admin panel, and we already learned how to edit pages, change titles, change the page order, but if I simply want to make a new page, no problem. Click on Add New, and it's simply going to open up a new page window. And up here you just type in whatever title you want the page title to be, and down in the bottom here in your editor you can go in and type in whatever you want. And if you notice, this thing just automatically made a link for the page. It will automatically place it in your navigation on your front end on the left hand side. If you do not want it being placed in the left navigation, you just send me an email, let me know you want that page turned off, and I'll disable it for you. It's no problem. The page will still work, it just won't show up on the menu. And that's it. And all you have to do from there is preview it, or just go ahead and hit publish if you're ready to go, and it's automatically added to your website. And that's it. That's all there is to it as far as our tutorial. If you have any questions, you can email me, John at 6x6design.com, and I wish you a lot of success with your website. And when you're watching these videos, if you do have any other questions or comments, you have a comment section here on the page as well. Go ahead and leave them there. I appreciate it. Take care.